Hello, I'm Jordan Tinzoh, and today I'm going to be presenting the results of my research on the Christmas tree, its origins, and if we need it.
Thank you very much, Jordan. We are very excited to learn from you. So, how did the Christmas tree come about? Can you tell us something from your findings?
So it all started in the year 1465 with the paradise tree. Christmas was also the day of Adam and Eve, and that's why every year at Christmas they celebrated in church and they also replayed the fall. So they needed an apple tree. But in winter, the apple trees didn't have leaves or apples, so they just took an evergreen tree and decorated it with things like apples.
Wow, that's interesting, Jordan. So, you said Christmas Day was also the day of Adam and Eve. Does it mean that at that time they were already celebrating Christmas Day?
Well, in a way, yes. They celebrated Christmas, they just didn't call it that way, and they celebrated in different ways than we would today.
Okay, so the focus was on the fall of Adam and Eve, but today our focus is on the birth of Christ Jesus, which kind of cancels the effects of the fall, right?
Yes.
Okay, which means that the day was simply replaced. So an ancient tradition was replaced with something new. The name was now changed to Christmas, but the day was maintained and the tradition was maintained, right?
Yes.
So Jordan, how did the paradise tree transition to becoming the Christmas tree that we have today?
So first, when they were acting the fall in church, they only had apples on the tree, but when they brought it home, they started decorating it with apples, chocolate, nuts, and then kids would come and shake the fruits and chocolate and other things off the tree and then eat them. And then slowly other things came, like lights.
Wow, Jordan, thank you very much. Now the picture is becoming more and more clearer. So you talked about lights. Were you able to find out who started, who started putting lights on the Christmas tree and what these lights could maybe signify at that time and maybe also today?
So this one started in Germany when Martin Luther was walking through a forest. He saw a light shining over a tree, and for him this light just signified the coming of Jesus Christ. So when he came home, he wanted to show his family what he had seen there in that forest, what was so beautiful for him. So he actually put a candle on the tree, and of course it wasn't very comfortable putting a candle on a tree. So when electric lights were invented, they replaced the candles with electric lights.
Wow. So that's why we have all these lights, on Christmas trees and even around houses. So I think with time, people have just been getting more and more creative. And to also see that the light on the Christmas tree signifies the light that Christ brings into the world. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Jordan. So, in conclusion, I want to find out from you, is it possible to celebrate Christmas without a tree, or must we have a Christmas tree in order to celebrate Christmas? What would you say about that?
Of course, like everyone else, here there are pros and cons of a Christmas tree. Of course, it's nice having a Christmas tree and gathering around the Christmas tree with family, but I would say that you don't really need it to celebrate Christmas. It's just one of these things that have been around for so long that humans don't really know how Christmas would be without it because they just got so used to it.
So that means I didn't do anything wrong in stopping the Christmas tree, right?
Well, of course, we still miss the Christmas tree, but I think it's okay celebrating Christmas without the Christmas tree because it's not really that necessary. Of course, the Christmas tree is something, a symbol for Christmas. But Christmas isn't a material thing. It isn't about the gifts, which are also nice, or the Christmas tree. It's more about the love that we share, the memories on Christmas. And I think that the Christmas tree can show that, but that's not all it's about.
Thank you so much, Jordan. That's a powerful message. So, just to wrap up what you have said, what makes Christmas special is not the tree or the clothes we wear or the food that we eat on that day or all the externals. It is the love that we have in our hearts. It is the love that we share with one another that makes Christmas special. So at the end of the day, whether you have a Christmas tree or you don't have a Christmas tree, what is more important should be the love that you will, that you will show the people around you. That is what makes Christmas. Thank you so much. Do you have anything else to say, Jordan?
That reminds me of the wonderful video my junior brothers made on what you can give someone on Christmas that doesn't cost any money. So if you're interested, you can check that video out. The link's in the description. And if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like and subscribe.